one of the main purpose and one of the main assignments that Jesus came here to the world to carry out and to fulfill, can you believe it, is to fix the problem of fatherhood. God knew and Jesus knew that the key to solving the problem of this world is to discover men, is to raise up men again. The key to resolving the problem of this world is to raise up fathers. So that if you study and look at the life of Jesus very well, you will see that he's always acting as and always referring to his father, always talking about his father, and always talking about himself as a son. So you see that if you look at Islam, one of the reasons the Islamic religion does not accept Christianity, one of the reasons why Islam despises Christianity is because there is this concept of sonship in Christianity. Islam thinks that God cannot have a son. Islam thinks that to call Jesus the Son of God is a blasphemy. It's to blaspheme. But really, the thing is that the concept of Jesus as the Son of God is to help us to discover God as a Father. And it's to help us to know that even we too are supposed to be imitators of God and we're supposed to be copying God. So the whole idea is about returning man to an image that man could copy, that man could reflect. So that's the thing that the Islam religion is not understanding about Christianity. So they are saying God doesn't have a wife and he cannot give birth. No, we are not talking about giving birth, God getting married and giving birth as a family. Even Christianity believes that we don't have marriage in heaven. There is no marriage in heaven. Even between men and women, there is no marriage in heaven. So God cannot be married. God is not married. God is not having children. That is not what he's talking about. But God is trying to teach us a lesson. And God is trying to teach us a lesson. And the lesson that God is trying to teach us in Jesus, saying he's a son of God, is that God is trying to tell us that we as humans, we can never function on earth. We will never be able to know how to live life on earth if we don't have a model, if we don't have a module, if we don't have a module. And the model that we're supposed to have is God. Is our original, because we were made in his image and his likeness. We are supposed to see ourselves as his children. We are supposed to see ourselves as people copying him, as people modeling our lives after him. So when God sent Jesus to the world, he wants to communicate something to us, that Jesus is a copy of God. That Jesus is an offshoot, an offspring of God. So he's an extension of God. So he's trying to tell us the same thing, that we all can be an extension of God on the earth. Not just to say we are children of God by saying it, but by actually copying God, by actually reflecting God, by actually living a life worthy of God, just like Jesus did.